Let we see another story from Anantarao Patankar Sahab. One gentleman from Pune named Anantarao Patankar wished to see Baba. He came to Shirdi and took Baba's darshanam. His eyes were pleased. He fell at Baba's feet, and after performing proper worship, Baba said, I have read a lot, studied Vedas, Vedantas and Upanishads, and heard all Puranas, but still I have not got any peace of mind. So, Baba, I think that all my reading was useless. Is it so? Baba replied, Simple, ignorant, devout person are better than myself, says Harishchandra. Unless the mind becomes calm, all book learning is of no avail. I have heard from many people that you easily give peace of mind to so many people by your mere glance and playful word. So I have come here. Please take pity on me and bless me. Then Baba read some of parables, which is also known as Navavidha Bhakti. Once a merchant came here before him and mere passed chair. The merchant intends his quest spread the end of his dhotar and gathered. Mr. Patankar could not make out the meaning of the story, so he asked Ganesh Damodar alias Dada Kelkar, what does Baba mean by this? Upon this, Damodar replied, I too do not know all that Baba says and means, but he at his inspiration, I say when I come to know that mere God is grace, and 9 objects excreted are from the 9 types of bhakti, such as Shravana, that means hearing. Number 2, Kirtana, that means praying. Number 3, Smarana, that means remembrance. Number 4, Padasevana, that means resorting to the feet. Archana means worship. Namaskara means bowing. Dasya means at service. Sakhayatva, that means friendship. And the last one is Atmivedana, that means surrender of one's self. These are the 9 types of bhakti. If any one of these followed faithfully, Lord Hari will be pleased and manifest himself. All the sadhanas such as japa, mantra, ucharana and tapa, yoga and studying scriptures are quite useless unless they are accompanied by bhakti or devotion. Knowledge of Vedas as a great Janani and mere formal bhajan is of no use. What is wanted is loving devotion. Consider yourself as the merchant and seek the truth. Be anxious and eager like him to cultivate all 9 types of devotion. Then you will surely attain stability and peace of mind. Next day, when Patankar went to Baba for salutation, he asked whether he collected the 9 objects of stool. Then he said, he is being a poor fellow, should first be graced by Baba, then they will be easily collected. Upon which Baba blessed him and said, you will attain peace and seek your welfare. Now we will listen to another reading which comes from Pandharpur city, a pleader from there. We shall close this chapter with short story by showing Baba's omniscience and his using of for correcting people and setting them on right way. Once a pleader from Pandharpur came to Shirdi. He saw Baba at masjid and fell at his feet without being asked, offered or some dakshina, and sat in a corner eager to hear the talk that was going on. Then Baba turned his face towards him and said, "How cunning the people are! They fall at the feet, offer dakshina, but inwardly give abuses behind the back. Is not wonderful at all." This remark fitted the pleader, and he had to take it. No one understood the remark, but the pleader from Pandharpur does, but kept silent. When they returned to Vada, the pleader said to Kaka Sahib, "What Baba remarked was perfectly right. The dart was aimed at me. It was hint that I should not indulge in reviling or scandalizing others." When the sub-judge of Pandharpur, that is Mr. Nulkar, came and stayed here for the improvement of his health, a discussion about this matter was going on in the bar room at Pandharpur. It was discussed whether the ailments from which the sub-judge suffered were likely to get rid of without medicines, merely by going after Sai Baba, and whether it was proper for an educated man like the sub-judge to have recourse to such methods. The sub-judge was taken to task, later criticized as also Baba. I also took some part in his affair, and now Sai Baba showed the impropriety of my conduct. This is not a rebuke to me, but a favor and advice that I should not indulge in slander of others and not interfere unnecessarily in others' affairs. Shirdi is about 100 kos. One kos is equals to 3 miles distance from Pandharpur. Still, Baba, by his omniscience, knew what transpired there. The intervening places, rivers, jungles, and mountains, were not a bar to his all-perceiving sight, and he could see and read all the hearts. There was nothing secret from him. Everything that was far or near was clear as broad daylight. Let a man be fear, he cannot avoid all pervading gaze of Baba. And from this incident, the pleader from Pandharpur city took the lesson that he should never speak ill and unnecessarily criticize. This is an evil tendency. Bow to Shri Sai. Thank you for listening. Now please continue for the chapter 22nd.